Yellow Jacket season, new opening credits. Let's talk about all the new frames they swapped in. Starting off, now that it's no longer winter, we get a look at the camp the girls have built for themselves. Then we see Natalie does go back to the plane and she's carrying something. I've seen some people entertain the idea that she gets exiled from the group and maybe she stays in the plane for a little bit. Now I think this is really interesting. There are two new frames inserted during times in the opening credits where we've seen other Tai. And Tawny said in an interview that fans will be surprised that we've been seeing other Tai a lot more times than we've thought. So maybe the Tai Van kiss in the first episode was other Tai. This looks like a new costume. I feel like this is one of those shots where it'll make sense after seeing the episode that it's in. I'm happy to report that Ella Purnell's wink did survive another season. The new shot of the man with no eyes also features Taissa this season. Then there's this clip of Shauna holding someone's hand. Now we don't know who it is. It's pretty likely that it could be Melissa, but I've seen some people say Lottie. But I do think it's really interesting that they put it in the part of the credits where they usually show the big problem of the season. So for season 1, we have the postcards that the blackmailer sent with the symbol on it. And then season 2 is the Queen of Hearts for the hunt. And I don't know, maybe Shauna's relationship with Melissa is going to be the big problem of the season, especially in the adult timeline with the blackmail. Okay, now get this. This is crazy. Where adult Nat used to be in the opening credits, now there's a shot of someone in a costume with antlers. It's not quite the Antler Queen, but it does look like something of significance. Then there's this shot of Upside Down Jesus, which is a shot from Natalie's funeral in the first episode. I gotta say, when I first saw this very quickly, I thought it was Ben, and I was like, oh my gosh, did they just spoil something really big? I don't know if this is just some nice imagery, or it could be foreshadowing that he gets crucified after the trial. Then there's this new shot of Teen Van, and to me, there's two options. This could be post-rescue in the hospital, or perhaps someone is hallucinating her while they're dying, like adult Nat's vision. And to add on to the whole post-rescue thing, there is this one shot of a wheel. This might be confirmation bias, but I feel like it could be like hospital gurney of some sort. Just as I predicted, now that Callie is a series regular, she got her own feature in the credits. And I just want to point out that the Callie shot parallels one of Jackie's first scenes of the show. Callie is never beating the Jackie Shauna child allegations. And then there's a shot of a white dress that's dirtied as it goes through some liquid. And so this kind of reminds me of Lottie's vision from season 1, so perhaps we see the tunnels again. If I had to guess, I think this is Natalie holding a red rag. Again, one of those things that we need the context for it. And we also have a never before seen interpretation of the symbol. And then there's this other drawing in the credits. These drawings are so interesting to me because who is drawing them and what do they mean? Especially that top drawing, it looks like there's 3 people and then someone floating. Like what? I think this shot is an overhead of Shauna in the lake. And then there's a frame of someone's shoes with dirt on it, presumably from Taissa. They also put in Ben's crash out that we've seen in multiple trailers. But now with these 2 episodes, we know that it probably has to do with the voices that he's hearing. And then we see a shot of Misty that we've seen in the trailers. It looks like she's getting ready for war. So those are all the notable differences I've spotted. I can't wait to learn the context of these quick frames. As always, watch the opening credits. It's literally there to get you in the headspace to watch the show.